Hello, guys. Welcome back to Red Lentil Healing. The impeachment trial, the second impeachment trial is over. Again, one of the reasons I never did an actual reading on it is because we all knew how this was going to play out. A lot of people were hopeful, but not stupid. You can know how something's going to play out, but still be devastated and upset by the outcome. And I think that's where a lot of people are right now, which is why I didn't read on it, because I knew this was going to happen. Again, I don't think you have to be a psychic medium to know how that was going to play out. 67 people is a lot of people to convince. And we just knew the odds were not stacked in that favor. So what I want to do is look at Mitch McConnell. What's his strategy right now? What is he focusing on now moving forward? Because we all know many things that he is: greedy, horrible, dying from the inside out or the outside in, decaying, decrepit, all of these adjectives, all of these adjectives, while be it true, the one thing God will never call him is stupid. He does tend to, however, telegraph his next moves. We know a lot of times what he's about to do because he sets up his strategy in front of all of us for us to see. So, what's his strategy? What is his next move? What is he lining up right now? There has to be a reason behind this. He doesn't just. This is a man who's going to protect himself at all costs, and there has to be something in this for him. So, what is his next move? What is he doing right now? What is he about to set up? I'm just curious. Because then, when we start seeing things play out in public, like they always do before he makes his next move, we won't be too terribly surprised. Again, he plays chess, mind you, but he tends to sometimes go, hey, bishop to rook. And you're like, okay, he's about to move his bishop to corner the rook. But he says he's about to do it. And then we're like, oh, shit, he just did it. Why are we surprised? He tends to telegraph his moves and still succeeds. How do we keep him from being dirty and succeeding? So one of the things that he's trying to do is the Six of Swords energy. Set up something to be able to move to calmer water, to better water, to move forward. So this was a strategy for him and the Republican Party in their minds to move forward. Yep, starting with this Ace of Swords. So what's crossing it is this new action, which I think was the acquittal. That's actually what's crossing this. They think his strategy, because again, this is all in his mind, what he wants to do is this was a way for them to move forward. We have to move beyond the 6th. We got to get Democrats also to move beyond the 6th. I need to be able to use my influence to kill whatever cat snatching bill or anything that comes in, even though I'm no longer majority leader. But we can't do this with this impeachment still hanging over our heads. We've got to move forward. There's I hate to say this, other malarkey that he wants to do. That's what's in his mind, right? But actually he wants to move forward, but what's crossing him is actually the fact that they took that action to acquit him, that new action. Yep, at the base of this is this loss, this Ten of Swords being dead in the water, okay? King of Cups, that's Biden, so in the recent past, so seeing Biden as a threat. The Six of Cups, being nostalgic, though, that's what's at wishing the good old days. That's actually what I just heard. That's what at the crown of this. They know that by losing the power, by him no longer being majority leader, things are going to be dead in the water for a while. He also knows that if they did not acquit, any potential power they had, any leveraging, any things that they had was going to further kill the Republican Party. They had to acquit him because that was a power move. We're not stupid. We all know this, right? But from a legislative standpoint, if he was found guilty, they could not get anything accomplished. They lost their power. So again, for him, this is about continuing to pull the bull crap that he's done in the past and will continue to do. Because again, this nostalgia card, the Six of Cups, is out. Going back to the good old days where he still had influence and power. This was a way for him to continue to keep influence and power. Yep. Seven of Swords, strategy, deceit, trickery. Flammery, as I like to say. Yep, this is what this was all about. Continuing to hold court. Yep, Page of Swords. The Lovers in the environment. Yep, Page of Wands. And Chariot, slowly moving forward. Moving forward, progression. This is what this was all about. This was a means for he himself to continue to stay in power. They believe what they say what they believe, which is this would have acquitting, going through this whole impeachment process, finding him guilty would have further divided the country. And what it would have freaking done was held you bastards accountable. Therefore, anything you tried to do moving forward, we see right through you. But what you did, and this is what I love about this, your own juice is what's about to get you. This Ace of Swords, this new thought, this whole bringing this all in, that actually could be your demise. Because what you thought you were going to be able to do was continue to move forward. Your movement will be pretty slow with the Chariot. The Chariot is moving over land. Moving over land is incredibly slow. It's not like moving in an airplane, guys, or high-powered jet. Moving across land is very slow. It's very arduous. And that's actually what you ended up doing. Anything you guys should try to move forward is going to be slow and painful. Couldn't happen to better people, I tell you what. Again, I hope while you're trying to move forward, you go see a therapist about your Stockholm Syndrome. Because I swear to God, I can't understand how somebody who tried to have me killed I'm still going to fight to the death for him. I don't understand what power you think you need to have is more important than trying to prosecute the person who almost tried to kill you or is responsible for having people trying to kill you. I don't get it, but that's just me. I think I may have too much common sense. All right, guys, until the next video, take care of yourselves. Bye.